Page 323, Chapter 6 Review, question number 19. Solve 4 cos squared x minus 1 equals 0, but for the general solution. So that means that domain is all real numbers. So it's everything but any restrictions that we would have. If we take a look at the restrictions, because we only have cos x, there aren't any restrictions anyways. So it's just several revolutions into infinity in both directions that we're looking at. So first let's isolate cos x. We're going to move the 1 to the other side. So we're going to have 4 cos squared x equals 1, and we'll divide off that 4. So we have cos squared x equals 1/4. We need to square root both sides. So cos x is equal to plus or minus. The square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. So it's plus or minus 1/2. Okay? We'll look for our reference angle, which we'll find using our special triangles. So if we draw a special triangle here, we're dealing with 1/2. So cos is adjacent to pi by 3. So it's adjacent and hypotenuse. So your reference angle is pi by 3. Now this is going to be plus or minus. So that means the answers are in all quadrants. So I'm just going to list them here. So we would have pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 4 pi by 3, and 5 pi by 3. Okay? But it's general solution, which means that it's pi by 3 plus a distance of 2 pi n. So every time we go one revolution, 2 pi by 3 plus a distance of 2 pi n, and the same for 4 pi by 3, 5 pi by 3. But there is a way to simplify this. Let's visualize where these angles are on the circle, the unit circle. So if I draw a unit circle, pi by 3 approximately here, 2 pi by 3 is about here, 2/3 of the way. Go around to 4 pi by 3 and back up to 5 pi by 3 right here. Okay? So if we take a look, pi by 3 and 4 pi by 3 are a distance of pi apart. Pi by 3 and 2 pi by 3 are not, but this distance is. So we could say pi by 3 plus pi n. We also notice that 2 pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3 are also a distance of pi by n apart. So we could actually say 2 pi by 3 plus pi n as well, where n is the element of integers. So that's what our answer could look like, but there's more choices than that. Okay? Rather than using 2 pi by 3, what we could do is consider 5 pi by 3 is the same distance as if I went this way, and that's a distance of negative pi by 3. So often this is simplified as looking at it as pi by 3, and this should be drawn a little bit further down here, I realize. 5 pi by 3 and a distance of negative pi by 3. So often it is written as plus or minus pi by 3 plus pi n, where n is the element of integers. So that is also an acceptable way to write our answers. So I'll just put or. So this is correct, but this is also a very suitable answer that you could write your to explain this distance here and this distance here.